the whole point that we're trying to push in general as DJs and as turntablists, even if you're not a turntablist, is just that these are musical instruments, right? It's like learning how to play a musical instrument. That's always been the thing that we're trying to say. And then for someone to say, oh, okay, it's a musical instrument, but you can't teach it in a school, that's like, all right, you know, I created the guitar, and now no one can learn this. You got to learn it on your own.
Scratch DJ Academy in New York City is one of the only facilities of its kind. Located on the second floor of this building between 9th and 10th Street in New York City, the school is home to some of the most talented DJs in the world.
Scratch Academy was founded 4 years ago by Jam Master Jay and some other guys, I'm not really sure who. And basically, they started the school because, like I was saying when I started, you know, A, equipment is so expensive. B, once you get the stuff, how do you learn, you know? Right. It's just the barrier to entry was just crazy. So basically, Jay's idea was just to start a school so that you could come and you could learn, like, you know, piano, taking piano lessons or taking guitar lessons, and learn the right way.
When you're letting it go, you're just kind of like letting it go like that. You want to kind of come forward. It's not that big of a difference, but you'll feel it. It's going to help you hit it like...
When you just take the regular DJ class, it's, you know, it's real basic. You start off learning just learning how to cue up records, how to, you know, music theory, like, you know, bars and beats. All right, you guys remember how to do drumming on the one? Yes? Yep. I'm going to go over it really quick, and then we're just going to get right into it. Right there again, right there. Boom. It's a six-week course. Probably towards the end of the 6 weeks, you start just getting into beat matching. So we take it real slow, and I teach most of the classes. Actually, there's only real two instructors, me and XS, who teaches the scratching and the beat production classes.
DJ name's XS. I got it actually from my boy who I used to DJ in high school with. One day he was just like, yo, XS, too much to handle. You got mad skills. And I was just like, all right, cool. And just stuck with it. I'm famous. Awesome. They're getting Scratch with it. So pretty much here at Scratch, what I teach is it's always going to be the basics. We do get into like one advanced Scratch at the end, but at the same time, I'm teaching concepts. So trying to make sure that you learn the basic concept of it and then progress with speed and actually comboing those scratches later on. So I'd go from like progression to forward, chops, stabs, in terms of hand control, basic babies, drags, scribbles. Then we go over transforming, chirping, and then we cover the concept of flaring a little bit, just one-click flares. So we don't go too in-depth. Also I try to work with the pace of each student because I have students here that have battled for 3 years, won Guitar Centers, and they want to progress.
DJ XS demonstrates how these techniques can be applied and explains to us where he learned how to scratch.
I mean, pretty much at the point, I think everyone would just watch videos. And that's how everyone would learn. I would watch videos and just look at someone's hands, and I had no clue what this guy was doing or whoever was, and also just listening to other people, listening to other people scratch. Well, you have to have a good ear, I always emphasize, you could give 5 people in the room the same records, you're going to come up with different things. So just because, everyone has the same tools and the same records and same samples, doesn't mean that they're going to come up with the same hot beats as everyone else. It's like it takes time.
XS is definitely humble about his success as a scratch DJ.
But it's one of those things. It's a small niche market, small niche scene. So it's cool, but it's like, how small is that scene? That's like saying, you're the one of the best coin collectors. I bet you a coin collecting has has more of a scene. You know, it's like you're one of the best bottle cap collectors in the world, dude. You shut it down on bottle caps.
$300 for a 6-week course. It's actually 70 minutes a day, but you also get access to all the equipment, like a gym almost. So you know, someone who not really sure, doesn't want to really drop like 2 G's on equipment and then decide later like, oh man, I don't want to do this. You can, you know, all the classes are on the website, Scratch.com. This is the teaching, you know. Like I had never taught anything before actually. They actually just offered me a job, and it was, in the beginning, honestly, it was like, hey, you know, you want a job? At the time, I was sort of in between. I was doing a little bit of tablelist and stuff like that, and just DJing, and it was sort of being in the right place at the right time. And then, but once I got into it, you know, you actually do affect people and really can sort of almost shape and guide like where they're going as DJs. So once I saw that, it was actually pretty fresh, and I got really into it. So it's good.
And finally, J Smoke from Scratch DJ Academy demonstrates how to cut on his turntable.